David Combs, you've been in town for a few weeks now. What's your impression of Flint?
I love Flint. My impression comes from the people of Flint, and they have my respect, my admiration, and my love. I think they're great people. And I think that's what makes a town, not a company and not vacant buildings. It's the people in it. Yeah. And I don't care what the town looks like. The people have the heart as big as all outdoors.
You know, one of the things that's amazed me about this town, and maybe why we have not gone anywhere for a while, every time they want to hire somebody for a leadership role in this town, they go out of town. I don't know if how many of you have noticed that, but the foundations and the city government and everybody goes, they figure, let's get some expert and fly them in from San Francisco or Colorado instead of hiring our own people. Yeah, and those people stay here. Yeah, well, now that's one thing. But I'm talking about the people who are going to develop the community. We have had, I mean, that is why we have these $30 million white elephants down the block that nobody goes to, because people came in, they were here for 5 years, they did something that looked good on their resume, and they got a job someplace else. And the strength of this city is its people, and I think it's wonderful when people come in from out of town and want to be part of the community, want to work. That's wonderful. But our strength is here, the solution is here, and we ought to quit hiring out-of-town experts to do it for us and do it here. Okay, we're drawing to a close. We've only got a few more minutes. Jeb, why don't you stand up? Just at least stand up. Jeb's been part of the production. He's been our microphone man. Where's the camera? Which camera is on? That one over there? This one. Okay. Jeb, are you from Flint or are you from out of town?
From Flint.
Okay. How did you get involved with this crowd?
Well, my mom was in it, and then she came home one day and said they needed some help, so I just came in, and I just got involved.
Have you ever done theater before?
Yeah, I was in Flint Youth Theater a couple years.
You gonna do it again?
Yeah.
All right. How old are you?
14.
Well, see, Jeb is the same age as Drew Hahn, who's our director, running the show. So we have two of these theatrical forces at work. Hey. Oh, 15. Excuse me, Drew. I'm sorry. But who knows? Start young. That's what it's all about. I think Mary was saying, what, 7th grade or 7 years old? So, good luck to you.
Thanks.
All right. You get the microphone back, though. As we're rolling to a close, does anyone have any thoughts they want to share? Anything that people haven't had a chance to say? Yeah, Mary.
Well, one of the really pleasant surprises about this whole show has been the audience. You know, we didn't really know what we were going to come up with, and before I got to Flint, or a few days after I got here and I didn't know my way around, I was saying, gee, a play about homelessness in Flint in the summer. I mean, that doesn't sound like a real promising idea. I thought maybe people here had just had enough of it, you know, because it's in your own backyard. Maybe you don't want to go see it on stage. But we have all been just really surprised and knocked out by the attendance we've gotten. Tonight we're sold out, and it's going to be standing room only. It's going to be hot as hell in here tonight. But we're going to have a big house tonight, and that shows that people in Flint are interested in this subject, and they're interested in supporting their local artists, and they're interested in theater. And let that continue on. After this play closes tonight, let all the people who have come to this show, maybe for the first time ever seeing a play, come back to the theater and keep supporting that. And you know, I've heard nothing but real good comments from the audience. Maybe they're just saying that to me in person, but people have been really, really surprised and entertained. Even though it's a tough subject and it's got its tragic moments, but I think on the whole, people want to see theater, and they've proved that, and we've been very happy that they've come.
This town has produced some wonderful theater. There have been some great moments, and I'm sure that many of you here tonight will be part of great moments in the future. This is Michael Kelly, and it is time for us to bring Hometown Magazine to a close again. I want to thank very much everyone here who is in the cast and crew of of Helter Shelter, which was written by Flint playwright Betty Chappell. This is the world premiere production here, and this is the original cast. And maybe someday your names will all be in some theatrical history book as the people who created characters. So on behalf of everybody with the Hometown Magazine group, thank you for your time.